Hey guys, this is Billy, and you are watching Pro Wrestling Unlimited. I want to welcome you to our brand new show, This Week in Women's Wrestling. Monday Night Raw, we had Nia Jax destroy a local competitor within minutes, then cuts a promo after the match, putting the champ on notice, saying how she's tired of not getting her title shot, and I agree with her. Nia Jax should be in the main event scene in the women's division. There's no reason why she shouldn't be. Later that night, we had Bayley come out as the women's champion, and she tells the crowd that it's all she's ever wanted. She points at the WrestleMania sign, all happy and crying. She thanks her dad for bringing her to live events when she was growing up and buying her merchandise. And Stephanie's music hits. She makes her way to the ring, shakes Bayley's hand, and then Stephanie calls Bayley's win over Charlotte for the women's title tainted, and encourages Bayley not to throw away who she is and to relinquish the WWE Raw Women's Championship. The crowd is chanting loudly no. While Bayley removes the belt, Sasha's music hits. Sasha comes down and gets in an argument with Stephanie. Then Bayley turns to Sasha and tells her that Stephanie is right. And then Bayley looks at Stephanie and says she won't give up the belt. There's no way in hell she was going to give up the belt. Then Charlotte's music hits. Speaking from the ramp, says she will be getting her rematch at Fastlane and saying, "You may beat me on Raw, but I will beat you at the pay-per-view because I am the queen of pay-per-views." And Sasha challenges Charlotte to a match on Raw. Sasha beats Charlotte with a bank statement after Dana Brooke comes down and tries to distract Sasha, and Bayley hits her from the back. Then we move on to Smackdown. Daniel Bryan comes out, talks about how he knows what it's like to have an injury and to give up a title. Naomi comes out, and Daniel Bryan tells her with regret that she has to give up the women's title. And Naomi thanks the crowd, thanks everybody, says she will be back for the title. And as she's walking back to the stage, Alexa Bliss's music hits. She walks down to the ring and basically tells Bryan, "Give me my title back. That it's mine, I was the last champion. There's no need to do anything else, just hand me back my title." Bryan said, "How about no? How about you fight for the title tonight against Becky Lynch?" Long story short, Alexa gets the win. After the match, Mickie James comes out, congratulates Alexa, then attacks Becky from the back, planting the seeds, which I think is going to be the multi-women tag match at WrestleMania with former women against the present women, but that's just my thought. Then we have Nikki Bella and Natalya cutting promos backstage, talking about how each one is superior than the other. I mean, they were pretty good, but nothing outstanding. Nikki says that she will make Natty the queen of broken hearts. And Natty says Nikki's just a plastic model that was molded into this. Little points from the match. Nikki's kick off the barricade from the stands. You could hear Natty say "good job" to Nikki, and then say, "I'm going to throw you back over the barricade to ringside." I noticed when Nikki did the Alabama Slam on Natty onto the announcing table, Natty's head hit really hard on the side. I legit thought she might have been hurt, but I guess not. And they went through the backstage, and of course he was there, Maurice. Natty throws Nikki into Maurice, which is planting seeds for Maurice and Miz versus Cena and Nikki at WrestleMania, which we've talked about before on the channel. And then they go out back on stage and they go down to the ramp. Nikki puts the Fearless Lock in, and it looks like Natty was going to tap out, and then Maurice comes running down with a lead pipe and starts beating the crap out of Nikki with it. And after a little bit of that, Miz came down and tried to stop it, and Natty picked up the win. NXT, they had a triple threat #1 contender match. Peyton Royce picked up the pinfall after delivering a fisherman suplex. It was a pretty decent match. The crowd was dead, but it was pretty decent. Will Peyton knock off Asuka? I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think so, and have Asuka move up to the main roster, but I don't know if Peyton would be the right pick. I think Ember Moon should knock off Asuka, but I guess we'll see. So that's all for this week in women's wrestling. I'll talk to you guys next week.
Bring it to the flow.